Why do I oppose to the reopening of the DRECP? I can list a number of reasons, but I'm just going to limit myself, to three main reasons why. Number one, traditionally we have utilized nature and the natural resources in a very utilitarian purposes. It has been just the benefit, for the human beings. Now we have a better understanding that we are part of this larger ecosystem. The decisions that we make now is going to impact not only the wildlife, not only the natural resources. Eventually it will impact our health, the well-being of the communities that live around this beautiful desert. Let me give you an example. The Salton Sea is one of them. Do we want to create another situation as the one that we have a few miles from here? No, we don't. So the second reason why, I have shepherded and taken care of many families, in both my capacities, as a clergy in the past and as a mental health professional. And I have seen the benefits, both mentally, spiritual, physically, of the families, that spend time in nature. Nature has this restoring effect, especially in times like these where families are becoming more sedentaries. We have the opportunity to work with younger generations to advocate for opportunities for them to spend time in nature. It is proven, not studies over studies, that prove the benefits of people spending time in nature. And for these modern families, I think it is time, that we provide the access, for the communities to spend time, to go hiking, to spend, to allow their families to have this experience in the desert. And third, a few years back, we had the opportunity to bring many young people, 144 young people, along with Congressman Ruiz, and we went to Joshua Tree National Park. And what was very interesting is that most of those kids had never been to any national park, had never been to Joshua Tree National Park. As close as it is, they had never been there. Why? Because underserved communities do not have the quick access, to public lands. Because underserved communities do not have the luxury of spending time in nature. They live on survival mode. So the opportunity of leaders like myself and many other people, and the great support of Congressman Ruiz, we were allowed to expose the younger generations to spend time in nature. If we do not take care of these public lands, if we do not make sure that they keep existing after we are gone, the next generation is not going to have anything to enjoy, anything to protect. We cannot afford to sacrifice these public lands right now. We cannot afford to sacrifice these lands for short-term benefits. We need to protect them now, and we need to make sure that the sustainability of these lands go beyond even our own existence. We have to come as a community. There is a diversity. I see many people of the cloth, and I see many people that are deeply concerned of the well-being of these communities. There is an interconnection between us and nature. We cannot afford to jeopardize the well-being of the communities that live around this area.